You got a drainage tube right there and some sutures. Yeah, here's the blood. Here's the blood that's coming off her all over my hands now. Hey everybody. So it's Sunday about 2:30, and let me tell you what happened this morning. You're gonna see I just came back from basically a hospital. My left knee is now screwed up, and my elbow, finger, knuckle, and Daisy's in the hospital right now, hopefully getting surgery, because she was attacked by a pit bull, so was I. So we came out here this morning to do a walk because I was been in physical therapy, and I wanted to, my doctor and the physical therapist said I should walk a good 15 minutes. So I took the dogs out. It's Sunday morning around 9:30, quarter to 10. And so I took Daisy, our big shepherd puppy, and one of the little dogs, Chloe, out. We walked out here like we usually do, walked a little bit down the sidewalk there. Then Max, who's a dog that lives over there, and his owner were coming down around the corner. So we moved over to this side and walked around the outside, and we stopped at Max's house. Is that white house there, and we're over at Max's driveway. Max was over here, and see where that sheriff is. We were on the other side, and this guy who moved in here that owns this blue truck, their house is there. We always hear dogs, never seen any. Suddenly this black pit bull with no collar, any restraint, we hear a door open, we hear the dog come flying across, went right past Max and his owner, and went right over to Daisy, which attacked Daisy right here in the throat, knocked me down. I got bit on the knuckle and the thumb, trying to keep the dog away from Daisy. She attacked Daisy, who's in surgery right now, with trying to rip her throat out. And Daisy didn't even bark or do nothing. She just cried at me. I started punching the dog because I'm on the ground. My knee, you'll see, my knee is all screwed up. My elbow's all screwed up. My neighbor from down here heard me screaming. He came down. He grabbed the other dog, my Chloe, the little dog we have, and Chloe was running away. She didn't know what to do. Our neighbor here, who has two Rottweilers who are friends with Daisy, she came running out and down. And then the two guys that live in that house, we tried for like 15 minutes getting the dog off. We finally got off. Daisy's in the hospital right now getting surgery, and we had to call an ambulance. The guy that owns that house, he goes, "Oh, dogs will be dogs." I'm sorry. No, it's not sorry, dude. I've already paid $1,000 now for Daisy. I had to go down. I just spent the last 2 hours down. The cops at first, you'll see, wouldn't take a report, and then they realized, or I realized, and the doctor down where I went to get looked at realized that I had a puncture wound in my hand and on my thumb, which means now that's happening. So this guy doesn't own the house. He probably doesn't have insurance. He can't even verify his dog has rabies shots, so I had to get shots while I was down there because we can't verify anything with him. And all he did goes, "Hey man, I'm sorry, dogs will be dogs. I ain't paying a fucking thing." But we're gonna have to deal because we had to put out all the money that we had. And Daisy's gonna, it was over $1,000 up front just to get her surgery. And then it's gonna be a couple $1,000 now. So we're gonna start a GoFundMe page. If you want to see more about Daisy, she's been on my channel before, but she also has her own channel called The Adventures of Chloe and Daisy. They're just two little dogs. And so we're gonna ask if anybody has $1, $2, $10, $5, whatever, to help us pay for these medical bills, because obviously I didn't have insurance. Daisy didn't even bark. She was across the street, and this clown doesn't even own his house. So I have to get lawyers to go after them to pay all these bills for the first day of fall. And this guy doesn't give a shit. He just goes, "Oh, I said I was sorry, so that should be enough." And I don't even know. I don't hate pit bulls. Buddy dog, my first dog for 15 years that a lot of my stuff is named after, was a pit. But the cops came back now because now the medical report shows and the x-rays that I did have dog bites. So then they have to come back and make a second report. And evidently where I live up here in Pasco County right now doesn't have anybody, dog people or pet people or whatever they're called, animal control on Sundays. So I guess they're gonna call them tomorrow, and I gotta go and get some prescriptions for me. We're gonna have to get prescriptions from Daisy. We're gonna pick her up in a couple hours if the surgery is successful. And this guy gets to just go back inside and do nothing. So let me show you what happened today. So we're gonna pick up at when the ambulance came, because I was on the ground and all the neighbors came out, and then you'll see from there. And this, right now we have cops here because once the dog bites me, their dog bit me, that I guess changed things. So anyway, if you could, I mean, I'm covered by the VA, but Daisy's not. So if you have anything you can help, that would be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so the ambulance is leaving. There's where the pit bull came. She has puncture wounds in her neck. The cops are telling us we can't do anything about it because it's a civil. So,
I got all the information.
And then I got scrapes on my arms. Yeah. I got my leg has a chunk out of it. The phone is wrecked.
If you need a witness, I'm right here.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, because I'm going to have to sue because he's not going to pay anything. We don't. He didn't even have a collar. He's like, I'm like, oh yeah, my dog has all shots. Well, you don't
They've
even.
only been here a month.
Yeah, I know. They're, and he was just holding his dog.
Yeah.
So.
Here, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So they told us we can't. There's no. You're telling me you can't do nothing to even give me that guy's name, and they're like, oh, it's a civil matter. Okay, well, guess what? You're all going to be on my channel in about 5 minutes.
I don't want to leave my dog out front no more, chained up to play.
Because that dog came boogieing straight over here.
I know, I was sitting there.
Yeah. Okay.
Came straight over here. She does have puncture wounds. We're going to have to take her. So, and she's never, if you've seen, she's never even barked at anybody else. She just looks, the little ones bark.
Yeah, I know, I see them all the time.
But she never barks at anybody. I mean, she does from our house, but
well,
She
lucky,
just sits there where
lucky you didn't grab the little one.
Yeah.
That would have been worse.
Yeah,
You couldn't even pull that dog off.
No, I was
He had
punching.
a
We were
grip.
punching it. We were
He had
punching
a
it
grip.
for. We were punching that dog just to get it to release grip, and all he did was come over and lift the dog. He goes, "No, I got it." It's like, no, you don't have it by lifting your fucking dog. He's still attached. Yeah, Daisy is such a puppy.
There you go.
there.
Oh, there we go.
Good girl.
She had to do it on her own.
Yeah.
And
Daddy's okay.
Well, I'm glad you're standing, John.
Yeah.
yeah, I won't be because this thing is already swelling. I can feel it, so I'm gonna have to go to the VA tomorrow.
Her first, and then if you
No, I'll just go to the VA. He said just get off it,
Yeah.
but you know. And then he comes
Take care of
over.
the dog as fast as
And then
you
this
can.
guy comes, oh, I'm sorry. Well, okay, you're going to pay for stuff.
That
No,
don't
I
cut
told
it.
you I'm sorry. Sorry don't,
sorry is not gonna
doesn't cut it.
he's gonna give
That's
you
not the first time that dog's been loose.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Oh, because I've never seen it loose before.
I did a few times.
So it's been loose, the black one?
I've only seen that one on a leash. I've never
I've
seen
only seen it once, and that's when he was walking it about 3 weeks ago. I've never seen it, but if you guys live across the street, you've seen him loose then.
That's good, baby.
Yeah,
Good.
we live right here.
Yeah.
These two houses.
Because Max and the little one, they always bark at each other. They don't even, that's like a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the little one always barks at my
Yeah,
dog.
she barks at everybody.
Okay.
I hope you're okay, pup.
So,
Daisy.
You might want to go in the air conditioner.
yeah, she was
Longer now. So.
right there.
You know what? That is a good thing. We just gave
Yeah.
her a bath last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gave her a bath like what?
Well, thank you for bringing the water out.
Well, she looks like she could use a train.
But, yeah,
Still shaking.
I am too, and I'll probably just go to the VA hospital tomorrow. I don't even know they're open today, are they?
I doubt it.
Is it
Not
V?
the clinic, but the VA hospital.
Oh, I don't want to go to Tampa. We'll just go to the
No, we'll
clinic.
go to the.
You gotta have it done today.
There's one right by the courthouse, ain't there?
Yeah, that's the big one.
They're not open on the weekends, which kind of defeats the purpose.
See, my problem is too is that these guys are renters,
We exited back.
which tells me they probably don't have insurance for their dog.
They could be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, they probably will be gone if I but I'm gonna have to file. So, because I was over here, so there was no way. There's not even a thing where you were on my yard. It wasn't, because we were over here to get away. Because Max was over there.
You were on the sidewalk.
We were on here on the sidewalk, and you were on that sidewalk, and the dog came boogieing straight across over here.
He ran right past Max.
Right past Max, right past the little, or Chloe, the little one, and went right after Daisy, who wasn't barking. Daisy was just
She's in the
there.
house. Chloe's in the house.
Yeah, she went that way.
I took her home.
Yeah, but
She ran away, but she sat over there.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, I
Stayed away.
yeah, she
The
was
boys
scared.
were having a fit trying to get to her.
yeah, there was 4 of us trying to get that freaking dog off of her.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah, you're okay. Okay. That's it. Good, Dave. All right, do you want me to help you with this one going home and you can help him, or however you want to do it?
Yeah, I just explained to them how to
Okay.
do the public
Okay.
shoulder on the back for sure. So
Okay, sir, do you have your ID on you?
No, I have nothing. It's in the house. You want to come over to my house?
No, I can
Because
just
I
see-
was walking the dog.
I can just get your name.
Come on.
What's
Can
your
I
first
have their name?
name? No, you're gonna have to do a public
No, we'll
service
have to-
request.
I got
Really?
That, Sean.
Yes.
I got that covered.
Got it.
I got that covered. We'll get that, okay? We'll get that. It's okay. It's okay. Please.
Sir, what's your first name?
Sean, S-E-A-N. Last name Dever, D-E-V-E-R.
What's your date of birth?
we're trying to go above and beyond and help you, but you're making it harder instead of helping us.
Sean, please.
So we have their information. We have everything that we need. We're doing our job on that end.
And all I gotta do is get a records request and we'll get it, okay? It'll be
I already
fine.
walked her through it. I showed her on the website. I showed her the links. I showed her exactly how to do it. I showed her the process.
We'll be okay.
right.
It'll be
I
fine,
didn't have
all
to do
right?
all that. I went above and beyond.
Yeah, he really did.
Alrighty, you explain to them all the animal control stuff.
Yeah. So
Oh, I just need the card.
the
information for it.
she's gonna get a card with an event number. Animal control is obviously gonna be notified because it's Sunday. Obviously, the case is it is what it is. They're gonna follow up tomorrow. What they do is they basically look at all the paperwork for your dog, their dog. They're gonna make contact with them, contact with you guys, get another narrative description of kind of what occurred, how it happened, and they're gonna come up with like whether or not there needs to be quarantine, if the dog is permitted, licensed, got chipped, if it's got rabies. It's go through all of the veterinary side of all that. They'll look at dog histories.
Evidently, these guys, just so you know, both told me, because they live here, that dog's been out before.
Yep. So again, same. Continuing with that, animal control can also revisit whether or not they're going to issue a county ordinance citation for unleashed dog or uncontrolled dog, or whatever the case is.
Go from there.
Yeah, I got a little
question.
dog and I keep him leashed on my front porch when we
Yeah.
sit outside, and I'm afraid now to let her out.
It'll be,
Yeah.
it'll be okay.
I was here. That dog ran past 2 other dogs to go after her, and she wasn't even barking. She was sitting there quiet.
I think the other one has
I understand. Yeah.
But I need to be able to bill them for this,
Yep.
for this cracked phone.
Yep. Yep. Understandable. And again,
So really quickly,
Yes.
to get animal control more information, like we're gonna take her to the vet. She has a puncture wound.
yep.
How do I get that to you guys? I mean,
So animal control is going to fall tomorrow.
they will for sure.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Okay.
So we're going to get stuff as far as the dog breed, dog age, dog name.
For that one?
For this one, we
Oh,
already
this
got that
one
one.
too?
Yep,
Okay.
we already got everything that we need on that end.
Okay.
When you go, or if you go to a vet or emergency hospital, whatever the case is,
Yes.
just keep track of all that, like the chart number, the doctor, the location, all that stuff.
Okay.
Provide that to animal control tomorrow. And if
Okay.
you guys decide at any point to file a civil,
Oh, there
suit,
will be.
Yep. Then
Yeah.
put that in your civil claim as far as receipts, documents,
We'll
paperwork,
document
anything else like
everything
that.
for
You know what I mean? And then with the additional public records request, that'll help. You know, you support your civil side. of it.
So when you contact animal control, you can reference that event number,
Okay.
and it'll have the information that we put in today.
Do you have dog age, dog name, dog breed?
Not
Information.
You need to get off your knees.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
You need to get off your knees. You need to go home,
Unbelievable.
mellow down.
Yeah, just make sure.
5
Obviously,
minutes.
I'm sure you guys will keep the paper trail. You know what I mean? Support your civil
Absolutely.
side of it.
And now I got to go
Whole
call
file.
my lawyers to let them know that
Not
This-
not a bad idea, Sean.
I had to go call.
So, thank you guys so much. I appreciate
Have a
it.
better day, okay?
Definitely. Hopefully, you can only get better from now.
All right, come on, Daisy. Come on.
We're going to have to take Daisy to the doctor.
I found
I got
two punctuals. Daddy's okay, honey.
You found 2 of them?
Yeah, there's 2 down there. They're fangs.
Yeah.
They're fang bites.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are a few like an
Yeah.
Because we have to go, because if that dog doesn't have shots,
He says he does, but we don't.
oh, I don't believe a damn word he says.
We don't believe him either.
Good baby.
I don't believe a word he says.
No, me neither.
Good.
When you cause this much carnage, guys, if you have a dog, make sure you have good insurance, because
Exactly.
this carnage right now, I can tell you it's going to be $400 or $500 for that, for Daisy's bill.
Minimum.
I don't know my bill. I can tell you right now it's probably going to be a couple thousand, and I will definitely be taking them to court.
Actually, we'll be going to daycare.
Here's Mama.
So
Sweetheart. Come on. Come on, sweetie pie.
yep. And the
Okay.
police don't call this a dog attack. When a dog attacks, knocks you down,
It's a dog.
and all this stuff, it's a dog on dog, and they don't care.
Their hands are tied is the problem.
Okay, so there's a puncture wound that's bleeding. Yeah, I can see a little bit of blood there, and there was a blood drip on the floor. We're now at the animal ER with Daisy. She's doing okay. Well, I mean, she's bleeding, but we need to get her checked out and looked at and everything, and so we'll let you know what's going on, guys. And I'm bleeding and having a hard time walking. They cleaned me up, but yeah, she's bleeding. So from her neck, hopefully. All right. So, oh God, just a puppy, and she is the kindest. If you've ever been on her YouTube channel, her and Chloe have a little YouTube channel called The Adventures of Chloe and Daisy, and you can just see how cute and everything. This dog doesn't even bark at her. She wasn't even barking. There was nothing that she was doing. She was just the cutest pup. She was just the friendliest dog to everybody, even other dogs. And for this to happen to her, unbelievable. So we're gonna cut back once the doctor lets us know what's going on. Okay, Daisy. Relax, sweetheart. Just relax. Yeah, here's the blood. Here's the blood that's coming off her all over my hands now.
On my leg. On my hand. Oh my God, you're bleeding more.
Yeah,
It's getting bad.
yeah.
It's starting to drip.
All right, settle. Just settle down, sweetheart. Settle down. Okay. Yeah, she's not acting like she's hurt, but she's definitely hurt. And now we just paid the animal emergency hospital, who has Daisy right now, $1,011 for this. All right, so we just brought Daisy home. She's gonna have to wear a cone. I'm gonna go out with her. She's a little out of it. But, all right.
Here comes Daisy. She's a little.
She's got a drainage tube.
Oh, I missed her.
Good girl. So you got a drainage tube right there and some sutures. Yeah, I see that. Okay. So yeah. Good girl. Good girl. So, all right. You want to go back inside, Daisy? All right. So we're gonna go back inside. I gotta be with her. Huh? Oh, yeah, she's a little sloppy right now. So she's gonna have to wear a cone. Hey guys, we just left.
Hi.
We're heading to the hospital for me now. We just dropped Daisy off. The bill is, at this moment, because she has 2 puncture wounds in her neck, is $1,011. So I'm gonna start a GoFundMe page if you guys, as for Daisy, because we're gonna have to take her to the vet. They're just doing emergency surgery on her neck right now. So I don't know if you guys have a couple dollars for Daisy's bill. If you could help, that would be great. So I will, I'm gonna put the GoFundMe link here on the page, and that would be really helpful if you got $5 or $10, because these people, even $1, or even just prayers for the dog, because this other guy, he's said he ain't paying shit
Because dogs will be dogs.
because dogs will be dogs, meaning he doesn't care. And evidently we found out from neighbors, as you could see on the video, that he lets this black pit bull go out and it attacks other dogs. So and they're renters, so they don't own anything. Nothing against renters. I mean, I was a renter. Actually, I still kind of rent, because I rent from Melissa. But he's not, the dog had no records. The dog has no leash, and evidently it's been out before in our neighborhood, according to the people across the street who came out to help me, because it came after me and the dog. And we were across the street, weren't anywhere near it, and it passed 2 other dogs to come and attack Daisy, who wasn't even barking. So if you have something in your heart and you can help, $1, $5, whatever, that would be really helpful, since I haven't been working actually since April.
It's been quite an emotional morning.
Yeah, it's Melissa's crying because it's just one of those things. So yeah, the only thankful prayer to this was that the dog went after Daisy, and not Chloe, because I had Daisy and Chloe for a walk, because my physical therapist and my doctor said it would be good for me to go out and take like a 15-minute walk. And so I've been walking the dogs once every couple of days, and we were across the street from where this dog lives. And so the cops, but some people there said these people just moved there recently, they're renting, and they're probably going to just take off. So anyway, any help you guys can give, I appreciate it. So, but I'm heading over to the hospital for my knee, because the ambulance guy said probably a good thing to go and see somebody, and it's a Sunday.
Animal control won't call till tomorrow.
Yeah, animal control won't call till tomorrow, and Daisy right now is being sedated, and she will be so she's got 2 puncture wounds that are bleeding. I showed you the blood on my hands, so they're in her neck. So hopefully they won't. It won't be so serious that she's gonna have to stay there. But they said it's gonna be a couple hours, at least. All right, guys. So I'll put this down if you can help. That would be awesome. Well, guys, turns out the dog did bite me, because I got a dog tooth bite right there on my knuckle. So that's bleeding right there. Where's the camera? Right there. So his dog did puncture, and there might be another puncture wound, but that one is there. So we're just letting the police officers know now. And so I'm in here getting looked at the clinic that happened. This is where it's like about noon right now. Let's see, it's 11:51. So it's been about 2 hours. Daisy's getting surgery on her bite wounds right now. So I'll let you know what's going on when I'm done. And then we're gonna take this off and look at the nasty wound that's there from getting knocked down from the dog. So I guess. So I guess that's the other part where the dog's tooth cut my thumb. Alright guys, so now the pain's starting to come. Waiting on an x-ray. But they cleaned my knee again, which was very painful to get all the rocks and crap out. And then they got my thumb bandaged. They got the bandage over where the bite is there. They got my elbow bandage. And now I'm just waiting on x-rays.